Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here, coming at you with another interesting video today. Now, the Christian bigot that I am going to be talking about in this video comes all the way from Australia, guys, and boy, she does have a lot of garbage coming out of her mouth when it comes to the LGBT community. Now, I have an idea. Now, keep in mind that this is just an idea. Since there are so many Christians out there who literally hate the LGBT community, maybe just maybe they should move somewhere where they would literally be by themselves. Or they could move to Africa where their fellow Christians, the Lord's Resistance Army, are living right now. They have a theocracy there, and these Christians would basically feel at home because, after all, they have spent their entire lives fighting for their bigotry and hatred. It's actually that pathetic when you really look at it that way. The things people do for fairy tales astounds me sometimes, guys. I have to be honest there. This delusional mindset has shown us that nothing will get done in a positive way. Now, in my eyes, Christianity is not designed for that, and it never will be that way. Christianity, to me, is specifically designed to eat away at the very fabric of human nature. It is designed to destroy humanity. This woman that I'm going to be talking about in this video is another prime example of that. So let's get started with this garbage. Margaret Court, the former Australian tennis star now known for her virulent anti-LGBT bigotry, has doubled down on her faith-based hatred. Last week, she wrote a letter to the editor blasting Qantas Airlines for supporting marriage equality in the nation. The backlash was fierce, and as so many bigots do, Court isn't about to change her mind. Instead, she wants to tell you why gays and lesbians are so damn evil, guys. Now, for example, the LGBT movement brainwashes children just like Nazis. That's what Hitler did. That's what communism did, Court said. Get in the minds of children. There's a whole plot in our nation and in the nations of the world to get into the minds of children. In the face of polls that show 65% of Australians support gay marriage, Court said, we know the statistics are very, very wrong. They're after our young ones. That's what they are after. Oh man. After I read this part, guys, I literally wanted to puke. Seriously. First of all, Hitler was a Christian. Now I know that you Christians don't like to hear that, but the truth is the truth. That's all there is to it, plain and simple. The facts do not care about how you feel, nor do I. Second, she talks about things that her and her fellow Christians are doing, not the other way around. You see, guys, these Christians and many others like them actually are the ones that are taking it upon themselves to brainwash children with nothing more than lies. A lot of Christians, just like these people, are actually the ones responsible for teaching children how to hate and become homophobic. You morally bankrupt Christians are the actual bad examples here, and you guys will never get anything done as far as I'm concerned. For years, you Christians always get into the minds of innocent children, and it gets to the point where I literally become offended because of it. I have every right to fucking be this way because we are talking about innocent children here. When you religious assholes talk about plots and the people who allegedly have them, I have to laugh because you guys are the only ones here that have them, and you guys are proud of all of this garbage because it's all for this alleged God of yours. This delusion that you guys have makes you extremely dangerous because you guys are actually showing us that you are willing to do anything when it comes to this morally bankrupt religion of yours, and that is sad. Sad indeed. Now, guys, the garbage coming from this Christian is still continuing at this point, and that is exactly why I want to continue to share this. However, I'm only going to share just a little bit more, and then the rest can actually be found in the description once you guys are actually done watching the video. Also, when you guys are done watching the video, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below because I am extremely interested in seeing what you guys have to say about this. And of course, as usual, I thank you all in advance for doing so. Now, the story continues on by saying she also argued that for many, childhood abuse led them to homosexuality. In America, she said, 92% were abused sexually or emotionally when they were young, even to be this way. If it wasn't abuse, it was the negligence of their parents. School children who struggled with their sexual identities must have been raised by parents who don't care, surmised Court. Now, I really love how this morally bankrupt Christian is coming up with these preposterous arguments. When it comes to Christians like this, it's like there is no shortage of these ridiculous arguments at all in any way, shape, or form, guys. She is essentially saying that society is ultimately being damaged because of the existence of the LGBT community. Now, I think that it's pretty obvious, guys. We can see evidence to the contrary. According to her, the LGBT community is out there actively recruiting kids so that they can have the opportunity to convert them over into being gay. She's ridiculous, man. This has got to be the stupidest shit that I have ever heard in my entire life. I have come to the conclusion that she really doesn't care about these innocent kids. Well, I actually take that back. She only cares about them enough to indoctrinate them, and that's it. She only wants to fill their heads with this religious propaganda. I say this because it seems to me that the only two things that she really cares about are herself and this morally bankrupt religion known as Christianity. And that's it. That's all that she'll ever care about. Like I've said many times before, Christians like this do not really care about the innocent people they hurt. They do not care about children. They do not care about anything in life, plain and simple, because they are too concentrated on what allegedly happens in the end. It's fucking ridiculous, guys.